Hey guys, it's Dejana Wait and welcome to Wait a Little Again. I am filming my August favorites, and kind of as a disclaimer, a few of these products are products that you may have seen in my last video or the video before that from my New York haul, but I don't think it's a cop-out because I did go to New York about 3 weeks ago, so I have been using these products for pretty much the whole month. And I kind of like to think of this as a more in-depth review of the products that have been my favorites of the one that I showed you in the haul. So, without further ado, I'm going to start with my probably favorite of all of the favorites. It is my Jo Malone Blackberry and Bay cologne perfume Biznaz. It is gorgeous. It has fantastic lasting power. It smells exactly like the name implies. It's kind of got a little bit of a musk, but it's really fresh at the same time. It's beautifully fruity without being sickeningly sweet. It could probably pass for a men's fragrance as well. My boyfriend loves this, so if that says anything for that, he loves it on me, but I think he also kind of wants to steal it secretly. So this is really amazing. It is on the pricier side, but I do think it's worth it for a fragrance that you really love. So, wow, I love this. It's definitely my favorite of all the favorites here. It's kind of a strange one, but not really, because we all use it. It is my Remington Pearl Curling Wand. I want to remember what size this barrel is, but I don't. The reason why it's my favorite is it gets the job done really, really fast. It goes up to, I think, 410 degrees. It heats up within seconds. You can do anything with this. It does taper at the bottom, so it's a little bit wider at the top and a little bit tapered at the bottom, and you can really create different kinds of curls with it. If I keep it all the hair kind of within this chunk of it, the curl is wider. If I kind of curl lower down, the curl is tighter. It does the job really well, and another reason why it's my favorite is because it's so well priced. It was definitely no more than $25, I think, at like Walmart, and it has not done me any wrong. So I really, really love this curling iron, and anytime I think about buying anything more expensive, I'm like, but why? This does it so well. And I'm also someone who always has to have my hair curly. I don't really like it straight or wavy, and if you catch me with it straight or wavy, it's because I was lazy, but not because it's my preference. So really, really love that. My next two favorites are lip favorites. The first is this Revlon lip butter in Sweet Tart. I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but maybe I have. It is probably the most pigmented lip butter I have ever owned. It is nuts. This is what it looks like. It's like a pinky color, and you're like, alright, it's gonna be like a cute little baby pink. But then I swatch it. That's it. That's it. I don't know if you can even tell. It is nuts. It is like the brightest, most shiny blue toned pink ever. I really, really love this. It is gorgeous. It is so creamy. Literally one swipe and you're done, and it is crazy pigmented. So I really, really love that. On the flip side of crazy pigmented bright colors, I've also been loving this. And this is the Rimmel lipstick in the color 07. I bought this like a year ago, forgot about it because I didn't really think it suited me and I wasn't that into it. But recently, as I was going through my nude lipsticks for a top 5 nude lip video that I plan on doing soon, I rediscovered this, and I love it. I love it. It is kind of like a pinky brownie nude, and pinky brownie nudes are kind of what suit me the most. I like my nudes to have a hint of pink in them, not just brownie, because then I just find that it's boring. So if it is a brownie nude, I like to layer maybe a light pink gloss over it. But anyways, that's it right there. And it's just a beautiful peachy brown nude. And I think in the summertime, when I'm doing a really daring eye or something really crazy up top, having a nice peachy pinky brownie nude on my lips is a really nice look. Also, you don't always feel like wearing crazy lipstick every day, so this is great for when I feel a little less crazy, and I really, really loved that. I love the Rimmel lipsticks. Their formulation is great, and they don't smell disgusting. I mean, they kind of smell like old lady lipstick, but like not too bad. Not enough to throw me off of wearing them. The next beauty favorite, that I have is the Benefit Stay Flawless 15-Hour Primer. I had pretty high hopes for this primer, and it did not disappoint. I mean, clearly because it's in this favorites video. It's kind of like a stick primer, just really weird to wrap your head around. I will say one thing, you do have to work with it a little bit. Like, you have to apply it to an area. Like, I'll apply it to my cheek, and then I'll apply foundation on that cheek and blend it out. Then I'll apply it to another cheek, apply foundation, blend it out, and then I'll apply it to my forehead, and then apply foundation and blend it out. Mostly because if you just try to do your whole face in this, and then go over your whole face with foundation, you'll find that some of the areas have dried already and set, and it makes the foundation harder to blend. Not impossible, but harder. So it's just easier if you just do it in sections. After doing it like that a few times, you really get used to it and it doesn't bother you as much. Now, I can't say I've worn this for 15 hours straight, but I have worn it for a whole day and night and looked at my face later and seen zero difference. Like, zero. Maybe a little bit of under eye concealer wearing, but that's because I obviously don't stick the primer right under my eye, but my face looked the same, which is nuts. Like, I've had primers that make my foundation last longer for sure, but this leaves my face looking almost the same. So that is kind of nuts, and I'm really happy with that. And a lot of people hate that it's in stick form. I don't mind that it's in stick form. Definitely not something I use every day, because why would I need to use a 15-hour primer every single day? But when I know it's going to be a long day, I know that I can depend on this, and that is good. My next favorites are two Inglot eyeshadows that I foolishly did not remove from the palette to read what the colors are. But I will show them to you and then I'll take them out. It is, okay, I'm just gonna have to try and take it out. One sec. It's like, I think you can do this thing. Oh god, this is painful to watch. There we go. Boom, boom. No, not you. You. Okay, there we go. It's the color 335. It is a matte, burnt orangey brown color. And it is possibly my most favorite blending color I've ever owned. I guess I can swatch it for you. But you might not see it in all its glory if I swatch it for you. Because I kind of bought this because I needed another shadow, but not because I really, yeah, you can't really see it. I bought it because I needed another shadow to fill up the palette, but not really because I saw anything special in it. But then I used it as a blending color. I don't know if you can see it better now. Maybe there. And it is beautiful. I think that especially for darker skin tones, it's a really fantastic blending color. The burnt orangey color, for fall especially, just looks amazing. It warms up any eye look. I need to use kind of a warmer tone when I'm blending my eyeshadows just because that's what I like better, but this is stunning. I don't have words for how much I love this. I can't even. So this is color 335. This is color 335 and it is a matte. And my next favorite from this palette is actually a shimmer shadow, and it is color 15. It doesn't have gross big hunks of glitter. It's really like a beautiful sheen, almost a foil kind of look. Why am I swatching it with the same finger that I just did the other one? That was dumb. And it's kind of like an orangey pinky gold shadow. That's what it looks like on my finger there. And that's what it looks like swatched. These are also all really easy to work with. That's it right there. Tell me you don't think that's gorgeous. I just can't even. I'm wearing it on my eyes right now, kind of in the first half of my eyelid, and I'm just obsessed with it. I've used it almost every day since I've gotten it, and I just think it's so pretty and so fun, and all of these Inglot eyeshadows are so creamy and easy to work with. Also, did I mention that they're cheap? Cheap as chips. These Inglot eyeshadows I think are $6 a piece. So, I mean, there is zero reason not to get them if you have an Inglot nearby you. And if you don't have an Inglot nearby you, I am sorry. I really love those two, especially. I mean, I love these two too. I loved all of them, but these two especially. And kind of my last beauty favorite is this nail polish. It is called Guilty Party by Sally Hansen, and I'm wearing it right now. And it's just the most fun, like, foil kind of colored silver metallic nail polish. It's metallic-y silver, but it has little hints of like a pink or red glimmer in it. It's hard to describe, but there's so much more to it than just being silver, which I really, really love. It was $5. You can't go wrong. It's got okay lasting power, nothing crazy, like not that good, but I take off my nail polish like every other day anyways, so that doesn't really bother me. My next favorite is actually on my phone, and it is this app called Runkeeper. I go for runs quite a few times a week, and I always felt like I wanted some kind of way to check my progress to see if this one sucked more than the other one. So I was looking around and I found this app called Runkeeper, and it is my favorite. It basically just tracks your routes that you take when you're running, and it times you, and it gives you an update on your pace, and it's just fantastic. I think it gives you an update every 5 minutes. Yeah, it gives you a verbal update every 5 minutes, so your music will kind of dim and her voice will start speaking, and she'll tell you how long it's been, how fast you're going. I have zero complaints about this app. I literally use it all the time now. I can't go running without it. And it's cool because you can also set little training goals. I don't know why I'm showing it to you, because like you really can't get the full effect without using it, but you can set yourself little training goals, little training plans. It'll track all of your records and all the kilometers you've run, or miles if you're American. And I just freaking love it. I can't go running without Runkeeper. So that's really amazing. My next favorite is actually my iPad case, and I just recently bought this off of eBay for $10. I think I bought it from China. Yeah, I think I bought it from China. I did. And I kind of forgot that I purchased it, because when I buy things from China, they tend to take like 3 or 4 weeks to come. But when this came, it was such a lovely surprise. It looks like this. It's kind of just like this really lovely light brown faux leather. And I don't know, I'm all about it. It's got this little flap thingy in the back, and you can like make a stand, you know? I don't know, I just really like the way it looks. It looks clean, it looks great. My iPad was getting scratched up before, and now it has found its savior in a $10 purchase. So if I can still find the link for where I bought this, I'll leave it below if said link still exists. I don't think he had a lot left, but I'll check. And my last favorite is a book. It is the 3rd Game of Thrones book, A Storm of Swords, and first let's talk about, I love Game of Thrones. I'm obsessed with it. I just can't even with how much I love Game of Thrones. But I had started reading the first book just before the series was supposed to come out, and I finished it, and then it was partway through the 2nd season, but then I started watching the show, and I didn't want to watch it and read further on and watch and read further on, and I was watching it at the same time of reading it, and it was weird. So I stopped reading it and just kept watching it. Now that season 3 is over, I am kind of just now picking up the book again and starting to get back into it, and I forgot how fantastic these books were written. Like, so much more detail is fit in these books than is in the show, and I just love reading it, and it's such a page turner, and I can't get enough of it. I'm like almost done. I'm not really almost done, let's not lie to ourselves. I'm about 3/4 of the way through, and I'm just really in love with that. So really happy with that book. Cannot wait to finish it and keep on reading. So thanks so much for watching my favorites, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you like that I include non-beauty favorites. I kinda like it. I like switching it up a little bit and not just being all makeup and clothes and makeup and makeup. So let me know if you like that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you did, and comment, because I love reading comments. And thank you. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.